All right, here we go. Just a quick market update. Um, this is just the broad market, stocks, crypto mainly. Um, Big week. I mean, you could argue that every week we've been saying, oh, this is going to be a big week, a pivotal moment for the stock market. I mean, I think right now is a pretty pivotal time. We have We have obviously the labor market numbers came out last week and they were good, which I honestly didn't expect myself, but I was happy to see. Um, we got CPI inflation numbers coming out Friday, um, which is pretty big in my opinion. We're gonna see if if we get a hot reading. That's probably not good, and it might scare the Fed, and they may not cut rates. If they don't cut rates at their next Fed meeting, I don't know. I don't know how the market would take that. I don't know if it'd be super bad. You know, it would. Because it would signal that the economy is still doing okay, but it could also signal that there's definitely potential risk, and um, there's some fear that we'll have inflation resurge, which I personally think is more likely than a deflationary spiral, which obviously a deflationary um, crash or landing would be the worst case scenario. 1929 and 2008, those were deflationary crashes. I don't know if there. I don't think there was any more. If there was, they were very slight. All the other ones were just inflationary recessions. But we'll see. We're at crypto. Bitcoin is. I'll just say Bitcoin because Bitcoin basically dictates the crypto market. Bitcoin is either going to reject here off its downtrend and set another lower low, and head back down for could be a while, man. I mean, if we don't break out here, it's going to be lower. It's going to be more sideways to lower trading. Potentially to the end of the year. Until there's more certainty about what's going to happen in the market, if we're going to, what the numbers look like, the labor market numbers and inflation numbers. I think we're kind of at a stalemate right now. But the fact that Bitcoin is trading sideways for this long, despite all the macroeconomic conditions being pretty volatile, I think that's a good sign heading into 2025, and we're cutting rates. As long as we keep cutting rates, hopefully inflation stays low and they're able to cut rates. Because if inflation resurges, then we're not going to be able to cut, and I don't think the market would like that. So, but we broke out of all-time highs. The S&P did. It's pulling back, probably just to retest the breakout. Bitcoin is at a pretty pivotal price right now, I'd say. So, big week. I'm excited, to see what happens. I think, we've just been seeing a lot of boring price action, sideways trading, low volume, a lot of uncertainty, and I don't. I'm right there. I don't know what to expect. We just gotta wait until we see more numbers. I don't think there's any super alarming things. Obviously there's some geopolitical things going on. like the war in Israel. But you know, I don't think. I mean, that this stuff really doesn't have as much an effect as people think it does. They just, every time the market has a volatile move, bullish or bearish, they like to tie it to a certain news event. And I think an important lesson to remind yourself of as an investor is the news doesn't dictate the price dictates the news. 99% of the time. Obviously, with like recessions like COVID, the COVID crash, obviously that's a black swan event, but besides that, the market's going to do its thing, and you can attach any news event and make a story. So just stay informed, have a bullish plan, a bearish plan, I'd say don't be too strong in any predictions right now. Just be prepared, for any outcome.